Hi, everybody. Parvis, as part of our timing solution listserv group, asked would I look at silver, and I've never looked at silver before. And as you know, I'm fond of smaller time frames and horizons, but anyway, I did load silver using timing solution download. You go to click the download button, click futures, find silver, download data, and it loaded silver going back to about 1970. This is useful for newbies to the program to see how to use timing solution data. For the most part, just daily data is available. But you can see there are over 13,000 bars of daily data here. And in order to test the system, I set the LBC back about 18 months. And to July 2023. And I'm outlining a system for beginning with any new instrument that you're not familiar with. Start with the spectrum module. And I'm using Bartel's and metric time and temporary cycles. RPO period is 50, backtesting mode, and it automatically determined the time between 15 days and 7.3 years. Notice the prominent peak here, and that was at 45.88 days. So the work of the spectrum module is done for me. At this point, I'm just using that information in order to set up the new astronomy module. So click the three orbs here. And in this case, I'm going to use the annual cycle, sun minus sun, GO. But what's important is what harmonic should we set it to? So the cycle's 365.3 days, and if you divide it by that prominent cycle of 45.88, that'll tell you what to set the harmonic to. A harmonic of 8. Okay, and we have auto RPO and the new tune button to help choose how many cycles in the past to look at. So in this case, temporary cycles, the stock memory of 8, it looks like. Zoom in. And from here on out, basically, we're following this projection line week to week. And the deal is it occasionally flips around and goes backwards or inverses. And staying on top of that is the important part of this whole lesson. So currently it's set up to under invert. It's an inverted sun-sun cycle with the 8th harmonic. I keep moving the LBC forward. And notice that the last bar, the last day, is green, but the slope is down. So that's a good indication that it's time to invert back to normal. And this goes along, just checking the slope. And here we have another time to invert. The last two bars are green and the slope is down. So back to invert. It's not perfect. Again, I'd prefer to use 4-hour bars, but this was the data I had, so. So we keep inverting as necessary according to the slope of the notice that on September 15th, the bar was decidedly up, so we inverted again back to normal. And here, this bar, this last Friday bar on September 29th is red, so we inverted it back again. And basically, that's the program. Inverted again. You could go 3 or 4 weeks with the same cycle, and you might need to invert it every single week. So you just have to pay attention. This is as close a solution to the problem of inversions that I have found. It's a very visual system in that you just look at the slope and look at the bar and decide what you need to do here. Excuse me. But it's very accurate. Here, in this case, right, we have a strong up bar on November 25th, and yet the slope is down. So it's not perfect, but it's the best I have found at this point. Take care, everybody.